one person that is here in this live stream, I have been having a very difficult time uploading material to YouTube. Do the math, okay? Uploading from my filming software to YouTube has gotten so bad it's like pulling teeth, okay? Wisdom teeth at that. Y'all know how grueling that is. This is why you haven't been seeing me. I am surprised I was able to live stream here now. One of my channels got hit. The Mother Wisdom Tree channel got hit with a strike. Hello? So that's why, you understand, I'm taking a different approach to this because these folks, you understand, that are running YouTube, they are doing the most. I mean, it is just really too much. Do y'all hear me? The reason why I say it's too much is because we know what is on YouTube. We know. We know about the pornography. We know about all of the ugly of YouTube. And I got hit, you understand, on my channel just because I uh, um, um, talked about how the hokey pokey was affecting me. Y'all know what the hokey pokey is. And I'm like, okay, what, when you gonna clean this place up for real? So this is why I've been missing in action. And I'm gonna do I hope that I'll be able to do another video, raising the awareness of the woman, you understand, and her role that she played in medicine way before modern day medicine. Modern day medicine learned everything from granny medicine and granny midwifery, and I want to put a spotlight on that. But anyways, I'm just gonna be here for just a few minutes. I just wanted to connect with you all briefly. Hello in the chat room. You understand? I saw somebody, but I'm on a I'm on a how okay, now I can see everyone. I'm on a Apple iPad. So I gotta get used to how these work because they don't work like Androids. It's just like going to a whole nother school to learn how to interact in social media with this type of a device for myself personally. I'm hoping everybody's been doing okay. Hello, Sean Butterfly. You get the welcome in my sock call. We're never gonna stop doing that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Got to be real, real low with it because I'm in the house. I notice my chat keeps disappearing with this iPad. Hey, Simply Keela. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Astro. Thank you for moderating. Thank y'all for being here in spite of the turbulence that I have undergone here trying to bring truth. I just did a comment on Facebook and I realized that the truth is not what people want. You know what I'm saying? People want the people that manipulate them. I have been just in deep, deep, deep thought and thinking for since the veneration. I don't think I did a live stream since the veneration. The veneration has taken me up, a few more notches, and I'm able to see even more deeply into those things that are hidden. And I am blessed and I am thankful for my spirits and my ancestors to be in this place. I have matured a lot. With this comes maturity and, looking over things that I've done here on the past, all I can do is learn from my mistakes. Do y'all understand? At this point, at 54, I'll be 55 years old in about a couple of months. I will be 55. Oh my goodness, I'm almost 60. And I'm blessed by the best. And I want you all to know that it is a beautiful engagement to grow bold. BOLD. I'm growing bolder. Do you understand? So let your natural hair gray, women, no matter if it's straight, if it's curly, if it's kinky, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm going to teach you all, you understand, how beautiful it is to grow bold and be accepted by something that is far more greater than anyone can imagine here on the planet. You connect yourself with something badass. What I'm going to talk about in the up and coming videos, and get ready. I want to talk about the granny. They call them granny. It was granny medicine, granny women. We're going to talk about the granny women of the Appalachians. We're going to talk about the granny women of the South in general. Well, we know the Appalachians is up north, but I'm just saying, we're going to talk about those down south too. These are the women. Do you understand? That are responsible for us being here to the date. Not just the fact that they are our ancestors, but they were our saviors at the time. Oh, they were God. They were God, and guess what? They ruled, and men knew to come to the grandmothers, humbly, if they wanted something to be treated. You understand? That was where our power was. But when modern day medicine came along and hospitals came along, men showed us their asses. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did. But we got to get ready, y'all, because granny medicine is going to be far more important than it ever has been. Like, now we're just like scratching at the surface, trying to get back to where we were. Unfortunately, a lot, granny medicine is comprised with a lot of herbal type remedies and stuff, household remedies, kitchen remedies, those type of things. And the mind, the ability to heal oneself and bring one back into balance by using, you understand, that is beyond this realm of existence. And that's what granny medicine is all about. She was able to treat these, and you had granny daddies too. I'm sure you did. Granny daddies was out there. I can't leave the granny daddies out. You understand? Granny daddies that were like really, really close to their grandmothers. You know what I'm saying? And they went with their grandmothers from house to house to house. You understand? Because that was the original house doctor right there. you know, it was that, and the children would go with her or him, and pets, even pets, cats and dogs and stuff was there. That was the first animal therapy right there. When Granny showed up at the door, granddaddy, whoever was the medicine doctor, showed up the door and brought the animals with him, the children with him. Then the sick and ailing laying in the bed was able to pet the animal, and that's where they get that from, like animal therapy and stuff. We're going back. We're going back. We're going to start having trouble, y'all. Our medications and stuff like that we are expecting to come across the seas may be compromised. And I'm really concerned about that. And because I rely on a plethora of blood pressure pills to control my blood pressure. But we may find that the fact that we may be limited in these different drugs. And I'm not just talking about pharmaceuticals. I'm talking about junk food drugs, the legal junk food drugs. Sugar should be banned. It is refined sugar is a a substance that that alters our body's ability to maintain a healthy blood sugar. And what we get from sugar is this high. That's why a lot of people, when they're going through a lot of depression, anxiety, they turn to that particular drug because it soothes you. It soothes you. People say, well, it's good to the palate, it tastes good. And then at the same time, with it comes this euphoria, you understand, that lifts you and then lets you down once that sugar drop. Then you have to go and get some more. And the more of you get, the bigger you get, the larger you get, the more slothful, lazy, you get, and then before you know it, you're diabetic. You got to get your toes amputated and your foot amputated, and then before you know it, it's all over your body. You got gangrene and everything. So it's really a very dangerous compound that exists on the shelves. It's a slow kill. You understand? We talk about crack cocaine, but nobody don't talk about sugar. Nobody talking about sugar. Nobody talking about the salt that they used. You got two types of salts now. You got your sea salts. Now you may have three because you got your Himalayan salt. And then you got this salt that they create in laboratories. The salt that is created in laboratory is a drug. It should be banned. Salt and sugar should be banned. You understand what I'm saying? They talk about marijuana and how, they got that restricted. You understand? You have to live in certain areas to get your hands on that if you want to freely have it and it not be illegal. But no one talks about, and there's something good about that. Anything that is some good in it, there's something good in it. These are the things they restrict from you. There's nothing good in sugar. There's nothing good in a refined sugar and refined salt. There's nothing good about that. If you're going to get these salts and sugars, they should come naturally in natural foods, natural sea salt, natural Himalayan salt, natural sugar that comes from fruit, the fruit that you eat, not the corn syrups and all of these manufactured sugars that are dangerous and all of that. But anyway, the videos don't supposed to be, the video is not about this. It's just the fact I just wanted to get that off of my mind because I got to really quickly move fast. I just wanted to come in here, like I said, just chime in with you all, see how you all are doing, and at the same time let you all know that I am still that rebel that I always been and will continue to be so even in the afterlife, honey. Ain't nothing finna stop. Hello? And I'm coming back. You understand? And it's gonna be worse when I come back through here. Do you hear me? Um, so I've been wrestling with YouTube, and I'm gonna tell y'all how I've been wrestling with YouTube and Google. Now y'all already know that I write books. They have erased many of my manuscripts. I have been now on my tablet producing new artwork to give to y'all because I want to learn animation. Even though I'm 55, I'm not stopping. I enjoy digital art, and I'm going towards learning animation, and they have really been giving me a time. Let me tell you, like, one of the things I'm going through with them, they have literally blocked. Let me tell you, in the beginning, I would draw on my tablet, and I could, for two times in a row, I was able to share my artwork from my iPad to my email so that I can take it from my email and upload it to other softwares. What they have done, they have gone in there and blocked my digital art that I create on my iPad from my email addresses. So when I send my art from my iPad to my email address, I get failure, mail failure, or some weird DEMAON, something weird like this is happening. It happens on my emails, and I know they're responsible for that. Just in other words, I'm being hacked. So the deeper I go into sharing with you, okay, content, the more I'm dealing with cyber attacks. Okay? I'm being compromised over here. And I'm shocked because I really do not see any of my content to be anything that is threatening unless it's true. I had someone to tell me, you're just an old lady in Alabama, sweet old lady in Alabama. I've heard people say I'm just a derelict. I am a failure. Uh I've heard a bit of everything. And I said, well, for a person to be considered that low caliber. I really cannot come up with words as to why, you know, I'm having so much difficulty with my content, being able to go from one device to the next device, and all kinds of things. I've been stalked with money. It is getting very intense and personal. I've been listened to. How do I know? We'll find it on our devices. Something that we discuss. Now, a lot of people are going through that. So I can't just claim that that is just happening to me personally. But a lot of like what I may discuss here amongst myself will show up, here on social media. And I think that's strange, but I'm not making a big deal out of that because everybody's going to say that's AI and all of these other technologies. So I don't have a problem with that. I just have a problem with manuscripts being erased on my on Word document. I have an issue with that. Even when I go to, I ain't gonna call the names of those places to get certain things print out and stuff like that. They even said this is the weirdest thing when they try to help me with. They said, "Ma'am, I've never seen anything like this before." I said, "I'm being cyberstalked." There is an individual that has such an obsession with me, you understand, and got a few connections here and there. They are abusing their authority because the YouTube, okay, let's talk about it. The YouTube website, corporation has no issues with me. They got bigger, greater things to do. I'm just a nothing and nobody to them. I doubt if they know who I am. But there are some people that sit low that are responsible for this. And at Google, Google could care less about me. The government could care less. These are the little people. I've said a few things that have sparked some memories of early childhood that has really pissed them off about me, and they plan on getting even. Do you understand? But I am opening up all of my gateways by way of Papa Legua to keep these gates and doors open. No mere mortal will be able to stop this work. At every single crossroads, my content will ring. I see bigger content creators kind of like on this road I'm on right now. So I said, nothing here is spoken in vain. Hello? I'm here. So I just wanted y'all to know what I was going through. And they're hoping that maybe I'll just give up and stop, but I'll just take a different approach. I'll come in to you all, and boy, we got some UPS trucks coming through up and down. Gosh. Uh, who is this? Today Wednesday? Okay, they coming to get the trash. But so yeah, I want y'all to feel me. This is what I'm going through. I'm no longer really in the algorithms like I used to be, and it's not because I have not been bringing content. They started this long ago. It's ever since the temple. You all got to know that they don't want this temple to exist, the first hoodoo house in the state of Alabama, and that's what I'm really focusing on 100%. I have realized myself personally that is what my main focus should be on: the Temple of the Crossroads and the people who will find them there, find themselves there. You find yourself at the crossroads. Know that you are not going to be alone. Understand? So the temple provides assistance. I have looked over all of the things. I've had time to really look over a lot of things in my life. Look at the victories, and I looked at the shortcomings. I don't like to call it a failure. I may fall short. You understand? But I'm saying I'm always going to be raising myself and elevating myself from that place with knowledge. I do know that people with level heads are really what I want to work with, and not people who find themselves at the crossroads. I'm here to help you, but I am not going to allow people at the crossroads, you understand, to hold boards, positions. These are the mistakes that I've made. I don't need handlers. You got some people who need to really work on their mental health that wants to, be a handler of yours, or they're dealing with all types of addictions, substance addictions, narcotics and different things of that nature. And I found that there's a lot of silence around me. Finally, I get it. Finally, the universe understands that I get it. That people who are wounded that come, don't get me wrong, we've all been wounded. I've been wounded. You understand what I'm saying? But people who come out their way to help me and use me as a form of trying to get themselves whole and balanced, that's going to be a problem. Because what they want to do is entice you with saying, I want to help you with your project. You're not able. You need to focus on your mental health. I understand that a lot of sick and alien people, not alien, but alien people will come to me because I am the humanitarian, as an Aquarius. So naturally, Aquarius, we are in places where we have to handle conflict between individuals and things because our concern is on people and the planet. You understand? So we're going to have a lot of that coming. But what I've made my mistakes because I realized that everything that has happened to me negatively, okay, and positively, I am responsible. Do y'all hear me? I hold the responsibility of everything that has affected me and the temple negatively. It was no one's fault. I had to talk to my daughter about this yesterday. She didn't want to agree with me. Excuse me, my nose stuffing. But it's the truth. Like I said, people don't want the truth. People enjoy the manipulation. They enjoy the lies. Because when you're in a state like that, you really don't have to take accountability. Truth makes you be responsible. Lies and manipulation puts you in a position where you can say, well, they did it. The people that manipulated me, they did it. Okay? So, but honesty and truth is always, even though it sounds almost corny, I see a lot of people who are very truthful and very honest, and they began to look like, something like I don't want to be associated with those people because people treat them so bad. People treat people who are honest and truthful very bad. That's another thing in Aquarius's chart. Honesty, truthfulness. Aquarius have a very difficult time lying. With our humanitarian gifts comes truth. That's all we know. You know, we're the radicals and the rebels, against the system. I have had so much time to think. And you need to know your star sign because it will give you an idea of who you are. And you don't have to walk around thinking that, you know what I'm saying, nobody gets it. You'll get it. And that's all that is important, that you get it. So, and a lot of people try to exploit people with gifts. They want to be your handler, but they're sick people. And they'll drive you into oblivion. It's nobody's fault but my own. I should be able to recognize sickness when I see it. And when I recognize sickness, hey, I can't allow you to help me with the temple of the crossroads. But if there's anything that I can do for you so that you can get well and recover, let me know. I got to know myself personally that if this is all that is coming to me and I'm not getting myself in a situation where I can attract people who can help me with the temple of the crossroads, it's no one's fault but my own. Excuse me. That's my fault. That's nobody's fault. It's not the world's fault. And just like I'm taking accountability, I'm encouraging you all that if you are in any type of victimhood where you feel like the world is out for you, you, okay, need to take your responsibility and why you're in the situation you're in, not the people are around you. The people that are coming to you, the universe sends them to you because it's always trying to help you to raise your vibration to a higher consciousness. Hello? So if you are in victimhood, then they're going to send you some more people to make you feel like the victim that you think you are. There's no victims over here. There are none. Even like I told you all about what I'm encountering with YouTube. Yeah, and I wanted to go back and talk about this. And look, I'm on here 26 minutes. 26 minutes. What I wanted to talk to you all about is I had made a prediction. And I didn't make the prediction. The prediction came to me early this morning. I went on a travel. I don't even know the moon phase. Let me see what the moon phase is. Because I'm usually traveling around, there goes 309. I'm always seeing that 309. Let me see what moon phase it is. I went on a very, very action-packed travel. Excuse me, y'all. Oh, they said, it's a crescent. That's why I went. Oh my goodness. I'm always on a crescent travel right around 20, 10 to 23. 10 to, it's 23%. It's always 10% effaced, but it's 23% effaced. So it's usually 10. So it's all right. It's still crescent. Listen, I did a slideshow on the travel. Okay. Because since I have been in my quiet place, my place is very quiet now. And I need that. I need it to revamp myself, to heal myself, to know myself, to get closer to what I need to elevate. Okay. Oh boy, I might be talking for a minute because I got a lot I got to catch up with and tell y'all about. Um, so let me talk. I need to get to this live stream because I can with this Apple, I cannot tell what the chat is saying. Hold up, y'all. Give me just a minute. Give me just a minute, y'all. Give me a minute. I gotta catch up. This gonna be a long video. I already know it. It's gonna have to be long because I got too much to tell y'all. And I don't want to lose my train of thought. Here we go. Here we go. I'm in the chat now. Okay, I can see my chat. Thank God. I see all of you beautiful people here. Thank y'all for coming out to support me. And I'm going to acknowledge y'all in a little bit. Listen, what things that I've. Okay, let me tell y'all what I. Okay, let's talk about the travel. Because, when you say you ready for your ancestors to come through, everything suddenly gets quiet. Before the veneration, it was so much noise. So many people calling. And I began to see things in a different light after the veneration, even now. The people that were calling me, y'all do not take calls between the hours of 11:30 and 3 a.m. in the morning. 11:30 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning. Vampires come in around that time to feed. I had people that were calling those hours. This is for the veneration. And what they were doing, well, not only were they extracting energy from me, but they were also distracting me from things that I needed to do. Okay? Be careful of those phone calls. And I'm going to tell you something. You will, that's the time, that's an energy exchange. Okay? Solar energy exchange is sex. That's a form of tantra, and you not know it. People think that sex is just all about, what's down between the legs and that's it. You understand? Oh, it's a mind to talk about sex or what have you. No, 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 no. Solar energy exchange is far more complex than that. That can be done just conversations over the phone with people around that time at any time really, but really around that time people can transfer their energy into you and take energy from you. You'll find telltale characteristics of facial changes in your body and face that may look like and mimic or be similar to the person that you're on the phone with. These things tend to happen. So y'all be very, very careful. You'll start having thoughts that are not your own. They belong to someone else. Practitioners, always keep yourself in balance by releasing things that are not yours that you get from your clients after each phone call, after each presence visit or present. When you do your readings in present, make sure you are releasing these things, and they're very difficult to release. So you need your alone downtime where you're able to allow that to go, because if you don't, it becomes a part of you. It's like something that begins to live in you that's not yours. And now you got kidney trouble, heart trouble, issues with your liver, issues with your thyroid, issues with your brain, issues with your joints. It becomes a part of you. So this is why you must release these things. Now, maybe one day I'll get into a video as to how, and it takes time. You understand? If you've been with a toxic individual for 5 or 6 years, it may take you some years to release that, and that needs to be, or if you handled a person, you did Reiki on them, and this was the way you encountered this spirit, the spirit of sickness, of imbalance, of dis-ease. It's in you now. You need to go and release that, and that should be daily until your meditation is not just to let's go and relax. Meditation is let's release. A lot of us have a lot of things from people we've encountered stored in us, and phone calls are just as suspect as personal visits. Do you understand? I have a rule: I will talk to no one the hours of 11:30 p.m. to 3 a.m. That is the witching hour, the bewitching hour, the hour of the devil. Those are those hours. You need to be careful what you're doing and who you're interacting with around that time. That's why sex is always in between those hours. You know what I'm saying? Most people are, you can have sex anytime. Don't get me wrong, because then people run off with that. Now, I'm at an age now where a lot of things that I would do when I was younger on YouTube irritates me now. They're too childish and I can't go there anymore. You understand? I now understand what grandma was saying when she said you getting on my nerves. What is grandma talking about? You getting on her nerves. But anyway, I'll get out my hair. Get out my hair. So I'm there now. You need to be careful out there, practitioners. Don't take no phone calls from nobody 11:30 to 3 a.m. Have rules. If you must, those are emergency hours. Just like if you call the air conditioning company out on a Saturday late at night, they're gonna charge you extra. That's an emergency call. Hello? You call me that time, you don't get you don't get business hour rates. Okay? Because what they leave behind on you, them $1 or $2 just ain't worth it. Especially if you're still not able to buy the house you want, the car you want, the land, the ranch, the ponderosa, the big valley. You can't get none of that. And you can't ride around in that Tesla that you want, or that Hellcat and Scat Pack. You can't get none of that. What they tell you? And now you on a cane full of the operators. And you say you my age or older and you ain't got nothing to show forth. Practitioners, make sure all your money count. If you getting money, please make sure you got something you can say, well, at least I bought this with my money. I know we gotta eat. I know we got rent. I know we got bills. I know we got children to take care of. But if you can't show forth butter, hello? What you got? I don't even know if it's butter. I'm trying to do that thing. What his name? On Baby Boy, what he say? You got guns and butter. One of them, I think is the gun. But anyway, it go I don't think it's the butter because butter melts and it's gone. I'm thinking it's the guns. But if you can't show yourself nothing. If you can't say I done paid this house off, I done paid off the land, I done paid the car off, I done raised all the children. If you can't show you done did nothing with your money in the next 10 years, practitioners, tarot card readers, oracle readers, sage readers, card readers. You understand? Hoodoo women and men. Y'all can't show nothing. You ain't got nothing. It ain't about renting out a beautiful apartment to look really nice for the moment. And you having your flashy jewelry and flashy shoes and beautiful clothes. Because you can't do nothing with that 10 years from now. Because the gold that we have here now is not even real. Most of your gold here now is manufactured. Do you know that your diamonds are cultured? There aren't really any real diamonds here. You go to these diamond stores and oh, I got a 15 carat. Those are not real. Those are cultured in a lab. Most gems are cultured now. Hello? Do you know how much you would have to spend on a real true gem diamond and real gold? I'm through with that. All of those things are not real. You need to be the only thing that will outlive you because we can't take nothing back with us. I can't take the house that's paid off. I can't take the land that's paid off. I can't take nothing back with me. But one thing you can do that you can be working on now that will outlive you, that is yours, something you worked on, is a legacy. That's it. That's the only thing. The only thing that is important right now. Leaving behind a legacy that somebody else can embark on and continue that. Library of Congress. Someone started that. They left behind a legacy. It's so many different corporations and foundations that have been left behind by individuals. Okay? But you still want to be able to retire and say this is, and you don't have time. Just because you're in your 30s and you're in your 40s and you say, I got time, that does not mean nothing. We don't know how much time we have here left. You could be 15 and not know how much time you have left. Hello? You need to get busy. Okay, now I started out. I wanted to talk to you all about what I encountered during this travel. My travels are always early in the morning and mostly during crescent moons. When it's not a crescent moon and it be any old moon, it's really something I need to pay attention to. I was traveling this morning. And if you want to see it in detail with pictures and all of that, then go to my Mother of the Crossroads channel. Please, y'all go over there and sub. I have content there, Mothers of the Crossroads videos, okay? Also have my website. If y'all can go in there now, there are videos there. If you ever wonder what I'm doing, you don't get any kind of notifications from YouTube. You can always go inside of my website that is getting ready to be redone. I have already paid the deposit. I got a man working on my website right as we speak. I got to go from Wix. Wix have it where I have no followers in it. I mean, I have followers in there, but y'all ain't get no email blast. They're going to the spam folders and going to trash or whatever. And who knows, even with this new website, it might be like that because most emails will spam those, but they don't spam the corporations. When JC Penney's and stuff is bombarding you with ads. Let's talk about it. Sears and Macy's. And all of them other cool corps, you know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to them, okay, they get first place. You understand? But us little guys and stuff, us mom and pops is the threat. You know, they want to put us out of business. But anyways, so if you want to go ahead on and sign up, and so you can get my content, sign up in my website and everything. But yeah, like I said, this is what they're doing. They created Spaces, an app that you must have in order to go in, or in order to get these videos from Wix. Um, so I'm just sitting here. I'm sitting here and I'm looking. Y'all, come on, please, let's get these thumbs up. I'm sitting here, and I'm in traffic. Um, Ahead of me, I'm right at an interstate now. I'm at an intersection. I'm sorry. I'm at an intersection. And y'all know what an intersection is. Right at the light, we got a red light. I can't go. Head on traffic coming is 4 lanes. 2 lanes on the left comes towards you. 2 lanes on the right side goes in the opposite direction, which is very interesting because we don't necessarily have those, I don't think, down here. So, and I'm going to tell you what I think it is. So, I'm sitting there waiting on this light to change, knowing my body laying down here in the bed. And I try to not panic because sometimes I worry because it's hard for me to wake up in a travel because I have to give my spirit time to get back into my body. And I sometimes I panic and I worry and I say, I'm just gonna take it really, really easy. I'm not gonna panic because there have been times when I found myself traveling, I tried to fight it and hurry up and get back to my body, but something wanted me to stay there and see this. So I'm sitting here, and all of a sudden there's this black truck on the left hand side. Okay, like those 2 lanes were separated by an island. Okay, you know how they had little trees, plants, and little flowers there in the middle. Okay, so all of a sudden, this black truck, which I don't know what kind of truck it is in this dimension, I really don't know, but it's got these black guards on them. They're like black rubbery guards, big black truck, and it comes speeding as fast as it possibly could. And I was looking like, oh my God. And they hurry up and like they're gonna make a U-turn and go into the other side where the traffic goes away from me. And then they come real fast and they stop. They open the door up. They jump out. There's another car speeding as fast as it can behind it. And there's a white woman that jumps out of this big black truck. And she has a black jacket on. She has a white t-shirt of some sort under it and some blue jeans. She has a black hat on her head. And she has shades on. Her hair is pulled in a ponytail that the fit in the back of hang out the back of the hat. And she positions herself and she, in a stance and pull out her gun. She has a big silver gun. It's huge. And behind her comes the SUV. SUV look like it, I don't know what color. It's just a big old SUV. And it comes around her. When they notice she has a gun, it flies off. It makes a complete U-turn and go in that traffic, going in the opposite direction, headed away from me. And it goes around and she's going, she shoots, and I know she hit them because they right next to that traffic is parking spaces that park parallel. Not park parallel. How did they park? They don't park parallel, slanted some type of way. So the person pulls up in there and they open back, the back of the back passengers. The door opens up and I don't see anything. Now I'm thinking I don't see anything because it was just a little bit too much for me. I wake up quickly. I'm back in my body because I got a feeling that something was gonna fall out of it. I just couldn't make myself see it. You know what I'm saying? And so, but I looked at her. She looked like law enforcement. Not only does she look like law enforcement, but I was able to kind of get an idea of where this thing is. It's somewhere along the lines of like DC area, like Maryland, somewhere in Maryland, going on up to New York, something up in there, northern area. It's not out west. Now, if it happens out west, it's just because my most of my problem is translating. I have a very difficult time with translation with my predictions and stuff. But I'm thinking it's out east. It could be anywhere south, as far as like the southern plains of the East Coast, all the way up to the northern plains. I'm thinking it is somewhere near the DC area. Um, I see it as a plot. I see it as something staged by the government to come. And I just want to let y'all know this. What ensued behind that is like a massive car pile up. It was the beginning of a massive car pile up that is just unimaginable. That's what I saw. And I just want to let you all know about it. Now, what I did is I tried my best when I got through with that video. That video is on the Mother of the Crossroads channel. So please make sure you sub to that, as well as the other channel, Temple of the Crossroads. I have two Temple of the Crossroads channel. Okay, Temple of the Crossroads has 317 subs. Could y'all please go over there and subscribe? I'm going to be doing videos from there. Patrons, get ready. I got more content coming to you all. But, ooh, my nose is so stuffy because I got my window open. And it feels so good allowing that cool air in here. But anyways, so, do you know they wouldn't let me upload it for nothing? When I got through with it on my film app to try to upload it to YouTube, I had hell trying to upload it. When I try to upload it, I noticed that when I got to the YouTube screen to type in the details and stuff, the screen was just frozen. Explain that to me. I tried 3 channels. The screen was frozen. Finally, I had to call out on the Crossroads and I had to let them y'all know that y'all my strength and my power. And I can't really do too much without you. I can do a lot of things here on the planet, but some things need supernatural intervention. And I need you. Because, see, I have to say it, and you all need to do this right here. Let your spirits know and your ancestors know. Y'all not going to be rude now. Excuse me, y'all. I got to do this. It's one of my drugs. Potato chip is a drug. And I'm fighting my willpower, baby. I'm fighting. I'm fighting against my willpower. I need more of my willpower, but it's hard. It's difficult. Don't get me wrong. But they won't let me upload it. Finally, my spirits told me what to do, and I was able to put it on there. Now, we all know why they didn't want me to upload. Because it's true. And it's coming. I already told y'all it's going to be a bank heist, online bank thing. I already told y'all that. It's coming. All staged. all staged by the federal government. Now, the reason why they stage things of this nature is so that they can implement a tactic to force something on you. Put you in a position of fear. So you'll say, oh, we need that. Hurry up and bring it. That's what you have to do. You have to make you panic. Because when you're working in fear, you can't think straight. A lot of us have done things out of fear. Stop and rationalize with your situation before you make rash decisions. Okay? I don't know if everybody here. I've been spinning. Anybody in here? I've been spinning the whole time. I got an interruption. If anybody's still in here, let me know. Please give me a present or something. Some indication that. Okay. Briefly for a minute, y'all, I was gone. Yeah. Hey, I got to build these numbers back up. I've been gone so long until after a while they don't even send out notifications. Okay. Oh, you didn't get the interruption, Astro. On my end, it was a circle just turning, but I just kept right on talking. Okay, thank you, son. Kevin said they don't like what is being shared. What a surprise! Like I said, one of my channels has a strike on it, and they struck it because what I was saying was very innocent compared to the fist fighting on YouTube, the pornography of YouTube, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you, if you flag one of those channels, nothing will happen. Okay, so that's what's happened. Get ready. Oh, hey, Aaron. Aaron, how you doing? Aaron has a sad face and says, "Hello, Mama. Long time. Yeah, it's been a minute. I've been in thought and thinking, um, and dealing with the cyber attacks from the little people who have a little bit of power here on social media. Okay, let me get to everybody. What's going on here? Hey, Akita's Garden. Y'all would not believe I have 20,000 subs. 20,000 subs, and I doubt if I think they send notifications out to 10 to 20 people, and that's it. Y'all need to know that YouTube is rigged. I've seen people with 1,000 subscribers get more in a chat room than myself. Do y'all see this? This is what it is right now. YouTube is no longer the place where everyone is treated, you know what I'm saying, like they are a YouTuber with content. You know what I'm saying? That they're trying to eliminate us. The freedom of speech of YouTube is no longer with us anymore. That's out of the window. It's out of the door. A lot of spiritual channels are just lost. You cannot find them. So if you are deeply immersed in spirituality and you want more of that, YouTube is not the place to get it. Even on Google, they are just they're taking that information. They're hiding it. It's not necessarily that they're deleting it. It's just the fact you can't find it. They purposefully set it up where it cannot be found. It's on purpose. Um Once again, thank you, Astro, for moderating. I'm having a hard time to say if I'm going back up to the beginning of the chat. Because it just flips it up. Why I can't find it, everybody. So if I lose your name, pardon me if I don't announce you. But I want to acknowledge everyone. They're making it hard on me. They're making it hard on Mama. Hey, Kevin. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling better. Back at the what it does, it takes me back to the bottom. So I'm gonna have to go from the bottom up to acknowledge everybody. Hey, Akita's Garden, how are you? Hey, Luxury Hippie. Hey, Sean Butterfly. Hey, Shirley W. My ride or die. She's gonna be always there when nobody pays me no attention on Facebook. She be on there. Thank you for supporting. Okay. Uh, hey, Tam. You, how you been doing, love? Hey, Oracle Stella. How are you? That's another ride or die. She keeping it down for us on Facebook. Here we go. Hey, Jackie Brown. How you doing? Thank you for moderating. She says, thank you all for supporting Mama's channel. Please don't forget to thumbs up the video. Y'all, please thumbs up this video. Thank you, Jackie. Jackie has been here moderating for me since the beginning of ancient times. Thank you. Hey, Truth and Chakras. How are you? Hey, Luxury Hippie 888. How you doing? Okay, we flipping here in the chat. Okay, did I get everybody? If there's anyone that I did not acknowledge, let me know. Anybody I did not get? Because the screen flipping, so it's hard to get to everybody. I'm in the chat looking at everybody's comment. Hey, Aaron. Aaron, I already spoke to you. You feeling okay, Aaron? Hmm? I need to have gumbo for Christmas. A sodium-free gumbo. Oh, do they make those sodium-free gumbos? A gumbo with mostly potassium in it instead of sodium. I think I got to everybody. I think that's it. Yeah. Well, that's good. A luxury hippie 888 said, I've been watching you on TV with no interruptions. Thank you. What we got going on, Akita? Hmm? Oh, okay, Kevin. So you're trying your best to get help despite the efforts, the sky blocking to impede me from going to the 7th. Okay, you made it back to Nevada, Akita. Oh, look, let me tell you something, Akita. I got to come out that way to Oregon. You know, I told you that first said that I have some DNA in my body from Oregon, 6300 BC. So I got to go out there. So if you don't mind, you got some time going on out there for me before I get out there. Tell me what it's like. Yeah, I got to get to Oregon. These are some places I'm preparing for. Y'all, I got a RV. I got an RV that has to have work on it. It's a pop up, and I'm doing the floors over again, painting it and getting it ready because I'm gonna take off pretty soon in January, perhaps, to go on a road trip from Alabama to the places that they said that they found DNA in my body from. It don't mean that I've been to all them different places. It just shows, that I have the DNA content or ancestors from these areas. So it pointed out the areas that I'm going to go to. It pointed out Baja, California. So I want to go there. I want to get a sample of soil there. I want to go. It pointed. I'm doing it for myself and my ancestors. Um. Also, it said New Mexico. That's where we were captured during the slave trade. I gotta go there. Oregon, I gotta go there. So I'll be going out west pretty soon to connect with these ancestors. When it says it's so many Baja, it's not one Baja California. It's a It didn't point out what Baja California. It just said Baja California. It's a Baja Sur, so I guess it would be Baja or just plain Baja now. And Baja is San Diego. So I'm a Khalifian, and now I see why I'm so passionate about give Queen Khalifa her land back. I would always say that way before the DNA was drawn, and didn't understand why I was so passionate about it. But so I will be going to Baja, San Diego. Actually, I'll be there. I know somebody there. I need to connect with you. Okay, we need to connect. I will go from San Diego to Tijuana because I think that's the closest I'll be able to get to Baja. Now I will not be driving to to Tijuana, and I will not be taking my camper through there because I don't trust that. I'm gonna take a bus ride to Tijuana. And I know I won't be able to connect with any locals. It's okay. I just need a sample of soil, breathe the air in, drink the water, eat the food, and leave. Um, I don't want to live there. I don't have any expectations but to just get what I need and come out of there. It also said that I was an Aztec Indian in Mexico. I don't know what part. I have Mexican DNA. And y'all need to understand that there are black Mexicans. Look up the Afro Mexicans. Okay. We talk about the ones that are fair skinned, but no one ever sheds lights on the Afro Mexicans. Please look that up. Um, it's funny because I had one I heard clearly. Let me talk about the two I heard 5 days ago. I heard one of the ancestors said Mexico. And I said, what is Mexico? What is Mexico? It took me some time and then I realized Mexico. But the ancestors kept saying Mexico, Mexico. Also, from Mexico, we went to Panama, so I'm also Panamanian. Well, I'm not this, I just have the DNA of that. You know what I'm saying? So, say for instance, when I was younger and I was making babies, if I had a Panamanian DNA to connect with a person who was Panamanian, well, of course, the child would have had a lot of Panamanian DNA. Also, the same for if I was from, okay, some other place or whatever. I had some DNA for some other place, like Nigeria, and I connected with a Nigerian man, more than likely that child would have been almost like 97% Nigerian. Have the features of that. But now other DNA will go in there too, but it's a good chance it would be almost like 100% Nigerian. Does that make sense? Okay, so I got to go to these places. It also said I had some DNA from Alaska, Australia. Australia. Just put it like this right here. Most of us here in America have DNA from just about the whole goddamn planet. We hold the records, the information, the books, the library of all of this. So it's not lost because we store it. If that makes sense. So now they're starting to do designer babies where you can go in and pick out certain genes you want. Well, I want my baby to be 100% Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? So they get all the Nigerian DNA and all of the from you and the Nigerian DNA from the man and put them together. You got a designer baby. This is what they're doing right now as we speak. But anyway, so I just want to let you all know I'm on my way on a huge rose trip in January, and I got just these few weeks to get this camper ready. It's got to have floors. I'm upholstering everything, curtains, pillows, and all of this stuff, and I'm going to document. I'm going to blog vlog and document the entire road trip. So get ready. Patreon, you're gonna get more. YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. We're gonna have it all on there. Yes, it's a camper remodel, Akita. That's what I'm working on right now. I want to do it all in blue jean curtains, blue jean pillows, and then I want to put the peace sign on it. You make it look like the '60s and stuff like that. That's what I'm gonna do in the inside of it. The outside of it, I think I might just leave it white. I don't think I'm gonna do anything to it. But it had a little leak in there, so we had to tear the countertops out. So we're gonna put new ones in there the weekend, and new floors. And like I say, redo the pillows and all of that. And I'm looking forward to it, and I want you all to enjoy that with me. But when I do go to Tijuana, I'm taking a bus. I did want to say that right there because I can hear people saying now, don't drive your car over there, and I am not. Okay, thank you. Akita says I have the Afro Panamanian features, and I've gotten quite a few Panamanian clients to call for readings. And it's weird because some of the things they say, I'm like, wow, that happens to them. I'm like, my God, that has happened to me too. Yeah, and also y'all got me started. Now y'all know y'all shouldn't have got me started. Now come on, y'all, let's get these thumbs up. I done been here a whole hour. Come on, y'all. Can y'all give me some more thumbs up? So also, in addition to Panamanian, because I'm only talking about what's going on here in America and not necessarily what's going on in Africa and stuff, because most of my African DNA. But it's just weird because they did say I'm a modern day. And what they say, I'm a modern day Yoruba woman. How am I a modern day Yoruba woman when I showed up here 6300 BC? 6300, not 100. 6300 BC? How can I be a modern day Yoruba? That's the part of the DNA I need some explanation on. Because how am I a modern day Yoruban? And that has to come from my father's side. That's what makes me a modern day Yoruban. Because maybe if I was 100% African American, I guess on both sides, I wouldn't be a modern day Yoruba. Why am I a modern day Yoruba woman? That's weird. But anyway, so I'm not going to talk about the African side. I want to talk about the American side. They said I came from the island that I came from is St. Martin. St. Martin, watch out. St. Martin, you better watch out. I'm like, out of all the islands, St. Martin? I kept saying Puerto Rico. But when I went in there and looked at it closely, because I'm trying to learn the site, it showed St. Martin. It's hard to look at the map and figure out what's going on with those islands. They're so tiny and they're lined up kind of sort of like together. But I was able to go in there and extract which one it is. I am from, I'm not from, I have DNA from St. Martin, a Caribbean island, which I had already knew it. I just like I knew I was Nigerian. You understand? Because we have Liberian ancestry, but nobody's picking up Liberian ancestry. They're all picking up Nigerian. So most of the people from Liberian are picking up a lot of Nigerian. I'm just about 50% Nigerian. Most of us in the South are 50%. So if people say, "Well, she's claiming to be West African," if you're a black person here, in America, you are also West African. News alert, news flash. Hello. So anyways, I want to talk about it. So I'm from St. Martin. I'm not from St. Martin. I got St. Martin DNA. I got Panamanian DNA. Australian, that was there, Australia. which explains my daughter. My daughter, when she was born, y'all tell me she had a long blonde strand on her back of hair. So I said maybe she was a poodle or something in another lifetime. She was a very hairy baby. For one thing, she was premature, and so she had a lot of hair all over her face and on her arms and shoulders and stuff like that. But she had a very distinctive blonde hair on her back. Okay, so she still talk about it. She said, "Mama, it's there," and sometimes I make a mistake and snatch it and pull it. And I told her, I said, "Girl, you the only body I know of on this planet that grows a long, blonde hair on one spot of your back. You got to be what you call them dogs? Are you a Yorkie? Are you part Yorkie? Are you a Yorkshire? You don't know what you're gonna find when you go further and further back. You understand? That's why they said people is afraid to shake the tree because you don't know what kind of apple gonna fall out of there. And we don't really know what our ancestors look like. Our ancestors could have been very shaggy and hairy people. One boy was born with feathers sticking out of his forehead. Feathers. See, so we're part birds and all type of stuff. Part dogs, part cats, part a little bit of everything. I do believe like our nail beds and toenail beds is the tree part of us. Having like bark. You understand? We are all associated with all of this stuff and don't even know it. They said when a chicken is in its embryonic stage and a human, you cannot tell the difference. They look the same. Oh, Akita said her ancestors speaking now. I'm like, who are you all? You understand what I'm saying? But see, and some of these Australians have blonde hair. Okay. Okay, so it did bring that up, Greenland, Alaska. And I'm like, oh, we were really, really cold in these different places. So these are all of the different places close to the Americas that they found the DNA out of. What am I most fascinated with? I'm very fascinated with the Mexican part of the DNA, because of the bruja and a lot of the witchcraft that goes on in Mexico. I'm very, very interested in that, the different herbs and stuff and roots that they have in Mexico fascinates me. Uh-huh. And on the American side of things. I want to explore Panama, but we know I ain't gonna be able to drive down there. So I'm just gonna catch I'll probably take a ship or a boat or something. And then if I like it from there, I'll take a flight to Panama. But with all of this going on with the y'all know what, it's gonna be kind of you can't even mention that word. That'll get your whole channel shut down. Do y'all hear me? You cannot say anything now. Now some people can and get away with it, but some of us cannot. So um, I'm definitely looking forward to that. And so I'm gonna hit Panama. I'm gonna hit St. Martin. I gotta go to these places. I'm gonna find my way to Alaska. My mom, before she passed, she went to Alaska, and she had a lot of the pictures of the icebergs and snow caps. She went somewhere up there, way far up there, and I'm gonna try to hit. I ain't going to Australia. I can tell y'all that now. But they say never say never. I don't think I want to take a flight that long. I doubt if I ever go to Africa. These are places. Australia and Africa, I won't make it this time, but you'll be in my heart. Africa, you'll be in my heart. Okay. Okay. Alaska's nice, Shirley. Okay. Thank you. Kevin said, you are ancient in your info this week. Your prediction is confirmed by me, and I have passed it on to high gods. We are all waiting on the end of the system. Oh, baby, it's coming faster than the speed of light. But it's going to be hard, y'all. The tribulation is very difficult. Try to use all natural materials. Okay. It says Aikido. Yeah, especially for those countertops. Because I was sitting down trying to think of like, what can I do for these countertops, you know? Um, y'all can we get thumbs up? And I think I gotta go. I've been here too long. I can always start up another live, y'all. Hey Littleus Morton. How you doing? Okay, y'all, I better go. Bye-bye. Hey Saint Anne, where you been? Yes. Okay, so I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'll be back. I'm gonna get on this other channel right quick, okay? Bye bye. Follow me to Mother Wisdom Tree.